The Box of Fortune. Usagi Bugyo sees great fortune in your future. I love great fortune. Oh, shit. Greetings, sir. From your bearing, I gather you're an adventurer. If so, there's a matter I would discuss with you. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Usagi Bugyo, a member of the delegation hailing from Hingashi, a nation in the Far East. Each year, we travel across the seas to share a tradition of Heavensturn with the peoples of Eorzea. In this realm, it is held that the gods rise up one amongst their number each year to serve as a herald of good fortune. In the Far East, however, 'tis not a god, but one of the 12 noble beasts that is chosen. In previous Heavensturn celebrations, we gifted participants kabuto fashioned after the presiding beast, but this year we have an even greater reward, an entire set of armor. Lest you wonder, I'm wearing the very prize we offer. Magnificent, is it not? Surely you wish to claim the set for yourself. I like free stuff. If you do, I encourage you to speak with the Kujishi standing near the Tempest Gate. He is a member of our delegation and would be honored to present you with the armor. You need but heed his request. Alright. Let's go. Far Eastern Kujishi. Greetings, friend. I take it you have spoken with my associate, the Usagi Bugyo, and are willing to lend your assistance. They aren't capitalizing it, so I'm wondering if it's like a title or like a term. This music. Before I make any request of you, may I ask if you are at all familiar with the word omikuji? I'm not. Omikuji, my friend. 'Tis an old tradition of the Far East, one I would not expect the people of this land to know. A form of fortune-telling, omikuji may be translated as sacred lots in your tongue. One receives a lot at random, and with it a message of the from the divine upon a piece of parchment. The message contains principles that describe what will bring one fortune or misfortune. By taking these principles to heart, one will be visited with happiness. Omikuji are an indispensable part of the Heavensturn celebration in the Far East, and I'm honored for the opportunity to share this tradition with the people of Eorzea. Alas, perhaps due to the lack of familiarity, but a few souls have stopped to have their fortunes told thus far, and this brings me to my request. If you are willing, I ask that you spread word of this auspicious opportunity to the townsfolk. You have my thanks. As a local, I trust you know where to look for potential participants. I look forward to receiving those souls you send my way. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go run around and find them. I'm on a table, I'm sorry. I'd known the Far Easterners were back for Heavensturn, but they're doing fortune-telling as well this time, you say? These fortunes, they say anything about relationships, you know, between a man and a woman? I mean, I would assume. Just curious is all. Don't get any strange ideas. Okay. Someone's in love. I've seen my fair share of Heavensturn celebrations, but I can't say I've heard of this omikuji business before. Does sound interesting, though. When my shift ends, I'll head over with some comrades. Might make a nice diversion, and I'll take the opportunity to welcome the Far Eastern delegation on behalf of the Maelstrom. That sounds good and pleasant. Far Eastern fortune-telling, you say? I'd wager some of our patrons would be keen. Fortune favors the bold, after all, and most here don't want for audacity. Sense be damned. I'll nudge a few customers your way while taking orders. It's the least I can do in order to return for the extra business we get thanks to Heavensturn. A traditional test of luck for the new year? Consider me intrigued. As proud chaperones of the Moonfire Fair, we have a responsibility to learn what we can from the other festivals. The idea of entrusting one's fortune to chance is a bit too superstitious for my liking, but I'm certainly curious. We'll be sure to let our colleagues in the Adventurers Guild know about it. Okay. I did it. You have finished spreading word of the Omikuji. My heartfelt thanks. I dare say we can expect some participants to appear soon. Please stay and observe the proceedings. Oh. Welcome, one and all. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a time-honored fortune-telling tradition of the Far East, the Omikuji. The process is simple. Begin by shaking yonder box until it dispenses a stick. There will be a number on the stick, which indicates which of these drawers you are to open. Take a piece of paper from that drawer, and upon it your fortune is written. Once you have read your fortune, you may tie the parchment to the rack yonder. By doing so, good fortune will become better still, whilst misfortune will be cleansed. Alternately, you may also keep the parchment with you to guide you through the year. So, who wishes to learn their fortune first? Yes, mine says great fortune, the luckiest you can get. There isn't a single negative thing written on here. I can throw myself wholeheartedly into adventuring this year. Damn you, mine says grave misfortune. I'm doomed. Doomed, I tell you. The one you're waiting for is on the way? The love of your life will appear? This is all too sudden. Ah, 'tis a fine feeling to have others experience and enjoy your culture. Now, what of you, my friend? What would you care to learn of your own fortune? As thanks for your help, the first will be free of charge. Yes, please. Then go on. Give the box a good shake. Fortune. Thou shalt experience moderate fortune. Okay, keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure, gather thine allies and embark upon a journey to remember. Relationships, nothing good will come of waiting. Participate in gathering hosted by adventurers. Prosperity, wealth lies in the seas and skies. Send forth vessels to explore. Conflict, for strength thou wantest not. Thou needest, but what is this? Urion J writing this? But breathe as one with thine allies, and favor, be wise like unto the scholar, and thou shalt find a way to overcome misfortune. You will be unable to review the contents of your fortune after closing this window. Are you sure you would like to proceed? Yes. I take this as this is my bum bun's fortune, not my cat's fortune. Because I'm going to have to do this for my cat too. I got good fortune when I did this. Nice. Hopefully my cat gets better fortune because my cat is me. Allow me to thank you once more. Without your help, these folk may never have discovered Omikuji. Whatever the divine may have in store for you, I pray the coming year will bring you happiness. Yeah. We did it. Da, 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 da. Hey. With great responsibility, or fortune comes great responsibility. The Far Eastern Omikujishi appears troubled by what he is seeing. Forgive me, my friend, but might I ask for another moment of your time? In no small part due to your assistance, many are enjoying their first experience with Omikuji. For some, however, it appears to be a source of stress. Well, yeah, there's bad fortunes. What did you expect? Oh, he's saying. These two adventurers, for example, drew opposite results. Great fortune, it says. Can you believe it? That means I have naught to fear. Aye, this is my chance to make it big as an adventurer. Seven hells, what a dreadful Heavensturn this turned out to be. Grave misfortune. What did I do to deserve such rotten luck? He said you could cleanse it. Do not be so disheartened, my friend. Though Omikuji may foretell fortune and misfortune, they also provide us with guidance in our daily lives. A great blessing can become a curse should one view it as a license to act rashly. Similarly, a great curse can become a blessing should you heed its warning. What you make of your lot depends on you. So you say, but just look at Hildalana, at how happy she is. Why can't I be like that? My words failed to reach him, alas. But perhaps yours can. Could you try to rally his spirits? Sure. I'll try to make him feel a little bit better. Sir, are you okay? Thank you for trying to cheer me up. I appreciate it truly. But you do not understand the burden I bear. The burden of grave misfortune that weighs heavily upon my soul. This is rather more serious than I thought. Please, can you think of any other ways to lift him? Oh, sorry. That's the This is rather more serious than I thought. Please, can you think of any other ways to lift him out of his malaise? Now what do I do? Psych! Psyching him up, chat. You're right. I mustn't give up the fight. And yet... Do you feel better, my friend? No. I see. If I may, what did the Omikuji say in its entirety? As I mentioned, they do not only foretell one's fate, but also provide guidance in one's daily life. I must confess, I didn't see anything beyond the words grave misfortune. So shocked I was. I ought to have a proper read, I suppose. Let's see here. Adventure, thou must think of others before thyself. Well, that isn't so bad. And next, prosperity. Prepare to lose thy treasured armor. I knew I shouldn't have read the blasted thing. This set of armor is my pride and joy. I worked myself to the bone earning the gil to pay for it, and now I'm going to lose it all. Come now, let us read the Omikuji to the end. Look, as the navigator maintaineth her net, what? So too must thou tend to thy friendships. Let not camaraderie weave fall into disrepair. Sage advice, would you not agree? Treasure your comrades, and your luck may change for the better, or what matters is how you choose to act. Treasure your comrades, sure. Yes, you were right. My thanks to you both for helping me see the sense. Help! I need help! Mochi Daikon, calm down and tell us what ails you. I was preparing for the mochi pounding. Mochi pounding is my stripping. What? When a young adventurer, cheerful and fearless, emerged from the city. At first I didn't pay her much mind, but then to my horror she ran afoul of a group of enormous fiends. The monstrosities overwhelmed her in mere moments, and I rushed here as quickly as I could for help. Oh, fucking... A cheerful, fearless young adventurer? Kami preserve, could it be Hildalana? What? But how can this be? She was supposed to have great fortune. Oh, but this isn't the time for such questions. I must go to her aid. Mochi pounding. Bodafoin? I don't know how to say his name. Wait. This is a troubling situation. You strike me as an adventurer of considerable prowess. Will you not go after KatFTWynn and lend your aid if necessary? Oh, thanks. Please follow me. All right. Well, let's go save a girl. Hot damn. I'm assuming we're running out this way. Oh. Well, you guys did it. Followed me here, did you? We both took a bit of a beating, but I'm pleased to say we're still breathing. Because she ran off. I finished the guild's request without issue, but then I got greedy. If KatFTWynn hadn't arrived when he did, who knows what might have happened. I merely did what any Fred would, hailed Alana. I'm just glad I made it in time. I shouldn't have put you through that, and look what's become of your armor. I'm so sorry, KatFTWynn. It's broken because of me. Oh, don't mention it. It's a small price to pay for protecting a dear friend, and one I'd willingly pay again and again. Heh, but if this doesn't play out exactly But if this didn't play out exactly as the Omikuji had foretold. Yeah, seriously. Well, let's return to the city. For one, I need to pay the armorers a visit, but we'll look for you afterwards. What a relief that neither of them came to lasting harm. Let us head back ourselves. The Omikujishi will doubtless be eager to hear of the tidings. Hey. Welcome back, my friend. I understand everyone is safe, but what happened out there? Kind of reminds me of Greg. If you know, you know. My friends, I cannot well express how relieved I am for your preservation. It is because I failed to explain the Omikuji in sufficient detail that you met with danger. I can't apologize enough. Please do not blame yourself. I'm the one who overestimated my own abilities. Having great fortune doesn't mean that one can act without due care. I realize this now. And I would have realized sooner had I properly read the Omikuji beforehand. Adventure. The way shall open to those who know their limits, it says. But there's more. Relationships. Thou shalt be pleased with stalwart comrades. And I truly am. Aww. Oh, that reminds me. What became of your armor? You wish to have it repaired, I believe. Unfortunately, it was too far gone. The armorer told me it would make more sense to have a new one crafted. Not that I have that sort of coin either. In that case, I believe we can be of service. We offer a set of Yoroi armor in your tongue as a reward to those who have helped to make this Heavensturn celebration better. You have more than earned it. Truly? But this sounds too good to be true. Ah, but it is true, my friend, and no more than you deserve. Come now, don't be shy, take your prize and try it on. Aww. It's magnificent. Oh, it's him saying it. It's magnificent, just magnificent. Heh, and to think my Omikuji said grave misfortune. Take this as a lesson that, no matter your fortune, you still hold the power to shape your fate, and I believe that Yoroi suits you well, if I might add. As you will recall, your fortune cautioned you to put the needs of others before yourself, and so you did, by risking your life to save your comrade. That selfless act may well have reversed your grave misfortune. I I see. Actually, I don't really understand the workings of Omikuji, but I do know that I'll always have Botafoin's back, just as he had mine. And now that he has his new set of armor, perhaps we can take to the road together. Cute. I can't thank you enough for helping the many unexpected troubles that occurred this day. I would be honored if you'd accept a set of Yoroi as your own. Furthermore, should you wish to draw Omikuji, you need only say the word. Indeed, I hope to see you many more times before the festivities end. Da 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 da. We did it! And I got some armor. Let's go. Da, 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 da. I may now draw from it from the remainder of the festivities. Cool. We did it! New Year's done. A happy new year. Hell yeah.